Senior athletes showed up at Gunlock State Park just before dawn to set up for this year's sprint triathlon, comprised of swim, bike, and run at the Huntsman World Senior Games. Search and rescue workers began unloading their boats for the early morning swim. This year's triathlon was limited up to 200 competitors due to the new venue. And for most, this isn't their first triathlon.
I think almost my 25th. I've actually given up counting.
Gives us an objective to, get up in the mornings. It's 5 a.m. and you got to go run or bike or work out, but it's a blessing to be fit enough to do them.
Race directors laid out the race course and rules in a group meeting.
So I know the water is probably a little cold. Of each other plate, do what you gotta do. We're gonna make magic out here.
With a brisk outside temperature of 40, the water in Gunlock Reservoir was actually warmer at around 62 degrees. Some tested out the water before the early morning swim, most donning wetsuits in preparation. So you're ready for it?
I don't know that I'm ever ready for water this cold, so.
But you're going to have fun.
Yeah, we are going to have fun.
It'll be fun when it's over.
So I'm really nervous about the swim. Once I get out of the swim, I'll be fantastic. My bike is the best event for me, and so just hope I get out of the swim.
As they were called to the dock by age and gender categories to start their races, they seemed a bit shocked when dropping in. Then it was off to the races. The swimmers rounded the buoys, stroking through the 450-meter swim. For most, this swim appeared to be the most challenging part of this race. As they came up out of the water, the crowd cheered again. Towels were handed out to those who took time to grab them. The women in their late 70s and 80s grouped together in anticipation of what was to come. Then it was the women's turn to jump in, and not all could handle the cold water. Rescuers in boats watched the athletes closely, ready to help in a moment's notice. Onlookers cheered them on from the shoreline.
My sister and my sister-in-law are participating. I was supposed to, but had a little surgery. Couldn't do it this year, so next year I'll be back. Woo!
There you go. Woo-hoo, there they go. While many swam in a straight line, others veered off a little, stunned by the cold soaking into their bones. And getting out of their wetsuits was much more difficult than they imagined.
Okay, there you go. Thank you so much.
But I know this woman. I've competed with her before, and she's helped me.
Warmer than the air, right?
Yeah, once you get in, it's all right.
I don't want to steal your thunder here.
The sea comes off. Now that's refreshing.
The last swimmer out of the water was 90-year-old John Winus of Midvale, Utah, who was competing on a team as the first leg swimmer.
I have some crazy friends, and they decided it would be fun. And it really is. I mean, it's great events. I love coming up here, but thank you. I'm just glad I made it.
He's done events like this before, but never in open water. So he's always been in the pool.
Your family's very glad you made it here.
Oh my gosh. My husband.
So yes, I am. We're proud.
And we're out here.
Then it was off to ride the bike for 12.4 miles. Have fun! The sun began cresting over the mountain as the last biker seated up and took off. As the ground and air began to heat up, it wasn't long before the first rider came back to prepare for the final run of 3.1 miles.
Pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good.
A little chilly, but not bad.
Especially after getting out of that water, huh?
Yeah, the water wasn't as bad as everybody says.
All right, well, looks like you're in the lead right now. As they trickled in, competitors were cheered on by their friends and family. Nearly an hour into the race, an annular solar eclipse started to appear, with the sun becoming glaringly brighter.
It's amazing. You see half a moon, just a quarter moon. It was what it looks like. It's the sun, though. It's so cool.
This cooled off temperatures a bit.
You can feel it getting cold.
But that didn't stop these dedicated senior athletes. Finishers were placed in their age categories for the win.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
Good job!
Bonnie took first place in her age category of 75 to 79 as her husband cheered her on near the finish line.
The run and the bike was fantastic.
And how about the Eclipse? Did you see any of that?
No, I didn't see it. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, it's fantastic.
Michelle Monroe and her new husband from Canada just tied the knot and spent this day on their honeymoon at the triathlon.
Came all the way down here for this?
Yeah,
We drove 2 days, 20 hours.
Yeah.
And where'd you get married at? Vegas?
We got married in Vegas by Elvis. Thank you very much.
Does that count in Canada?
Yes, it does.
It's legal.
Yes, it does.
Elvis is the king in Canada.
Elvis is our name.
And despite the chill in the air, Marty and her daughter Stephanie both placed in their age categories.
We've been racing here at Senior Games for 5 years together.
And I've done the triathlon for 17 years.
She won it 2 times overall, right?
Yes, my 50 and 51 year. But then the babies come in and you don't win any longer.
The baby seniors.
The baby seniors.
The overall winner was Pete Bowden of St. George, Utah, who came in with a time of around 1 hour and 11 minutes.
But I love a good challenge, and I'm glad that this year we had this course because it challenged everybody, and I think it brought out the best in all of us.
I want to be you when I grow up.
Number one in your age division.
I'm the gold and only. And it's so lonely. I want people to come out and beat Beth.
You won gold.
And everybody can win gold. If they get up, get out, and do something.
Yes.
Every day.
One day at a time.
Yep, exactly.
One day at a time. That's what I agree with. Well, congratulations.
And the same to you, sir.
Number 1 overall.
Number 1 overall.
All right.
Awesome. Way to go. Thank you. I'm excited for you.
I like this gold. Yeah.
Good job, lady.